Hello there, my name is Sam Wild. I am a set, costume and puppetry designer and founder of cardboardadventures.co.uk, which is a fantastic new cardboard crafting website. I recommend you go to it and check it out. And on that website, I show you how to make a cardboard telephone to play with. It's a brilliant toy and it's a bit of history as well. And I'm going to show you how to make that now. So I've got all my pieces, I've already cut them out. The PDF pattern for that is on the website, free to download. And I've also printed out the illustrated step-by-step instructions that go along with it in case I lose my place, but I'm pretty sure I'm okay. I've got my glue gun, I've got my cutting mat, I've got a ruler, I've got a scalpel, I've got some craft tape if I need it, and I have all my little bits. Okay, first things first, I've got one base. I'm going to get the back, and I'm going to glue it down with just a run of hot glue down one edge. You really don't need as much as people think on these things. You don't need to slather the thing, just a little bit to hold it in place. Now it can be hot, so do be careful. There we go. So once that's in place, I'm going to get the ends. Where are the ends? There's one other. Okay, so this is the bottom. You can tell the bottom because it hasn't got a hole in it. And we're going to just pop a bit of glue there. And I'm going to get this in there. Give it a second to hold, and voila. And then I'm going to do the same at the top. The top does have a hole in it, and you want that hole to be on the inside corner, which is right there. Hold it in place, bada bada bada. There we go. So the next step is to make the antenna. So it is really important when we cut out the pattern pieces, you pay attention to the grain arrows. That'll make things strong or weak, easy to fold or hard to fold. The antenna is such a piece. So I've cut my piece out, and then the next thing to do is to roll it around itself. It can be a bit tricky. Make sure you make it really loose and then glue it in place. But thankfully for me, here's what I made earlier. Okie dokie. Now, cardboard comes in different shapes and sizes. I'm just popping that through the hole in the top. So it might be that you have to change the size of that hole. I'm just adding a bit of glue to the inside of that just to hold that in place. I'm going to give it a little twist just so it gets all over the place. There we are. Now, next is to add the speaker and the receiver. Now, these are two pieces. One's got a hole in it, but I've double layered it up with the base. Same on this side. This time it's got a rectangle layered up with the base. Already done that. Clear the glue, clear the speaker, and we're going to add that in place, pushing it in. There's no right or wrong with that pie because it's a square. There we go, and on the other end is the receiver. Now, as you can probably tell, this is not one of your modern smartphones, and it is also not, as my 6-year-old daughter thought, a spaceship. There we go, that's in place. I'm going to get the dial pad top and the dial pad bottom, and I'm just adding a bit of glue to those bits. Oh, a bit too much in that bit, but we'll live and we learn. Adding those pieces in there. As I say, you only really need a tiny bit of glue. Now, I've jumped a step on this next bit once those pieces are in. So the idea with this is that once it was all in, you would then take all your buttons and stick it on, so you've got your dial pad. I, however, don't think you want to watch me do that, so I've already stuck those on. All I've done is a little bit of glue gun, pop, 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 in the right positions. There we go, and to stick this in, I just do this. Letting that find its place. Getting rid of all of these blue cobwebs. Give that just a second to hold. You'll find as you try all of my different cardboard patterns, this is something we do quite regularly, is make the inside, and then for our final step, next to final step, adding the other end on. It just means that we can secure things in place on through the inside if we need to. There we go. You could also add a little bell in there if you want it to ring. Last piece. Just adding that being their second to last piece, there's one more piece. Putting that on there. And then for our final piece, we're just going to pop that on there, but it's almost done. Again, paying attention to the grain. This is the antenna support. So it's just to make that extra specially strong. And holding that down in place. Just give that a second. And there, we have our mobile phone. Now don't worry, hello? Sorry, it's my mum, I've got to go. But don't forget to check out cardboardadventures.co.uk. I'll be right back. Hi there. Okay, all right. Okay, I'll make you a cardboard cabinet. All right, bye. cardboardadventures.co.uk.